Alright guys, it is April 9th, 2025. How's it going, guys? Today it is right now 10:23 and we have a couple things that I want to discuss for today. The first one is new side hustles. We need multiple streams of income, especially when we are going off to college. We need to get streams of income that are passive. Maybe not passive at first, but we need different streams of income that can be obtained online and through whatever way it is. But we do have some limitations. I cannot drive a car. We all have to account for all these different things. So the first one, yes, different new side hustles. The second one is graduation, and the third one is my AP test. So the first one for side hustles, recently looked into another one, which I'm not sure which one it is. There's a side hustle where you can essentially create ebooks online for Amazon, and you can essentially make a lot of money. You're creating ebooks on Amazon and posting it, and people buy digital copies of it. I mean, I've done it before and I've made some money from it. Not a lot, but I think this is the side hustle I'm going to go all in on once I get into USF, because it's not really time consuming, and there are many limitations. Like I'm able to do it without needing a car, without needing to get out of the room, anything. So this is probably what I'm gonna go for. Basically, Amazon, ebook, arbitrage, I guess that's what we call it. The other thing is graduation. So as for graduation, as of right now, I don't want to attend. I don't feel like there's anything that to celebrate, right? At graduation, right? You finally got out of high school, and doesn't mean your work is done. In fact, it means that your work hasn't even started yet because you wasted so much time in high school. And all it means is that, okay, you're probably 17 or 18, and you're either gonna go off to college or you can start working 9 to 5. And so, for me, that's nothing to celebrate. Just in my perspective, no hate against people that want to celebrate it. If that's your life ambition, graduating and then getting a degree, whatever, good for you. But for me personally, I don't feel like that is something important to me. And wasting a whole day just there, celebrating for what? So I don't think I'm gonna be attending both graduations. One is next Saturday, and the other one is, I don't know, later in the month. I know my parents definitely do want me to, but I do kind of feel bad. But I'm not going to do it. It's just such a waste of time. And also, I just don't see any point of doing that. And thirdly, for the AP test, I'm definitely gonna be doing the AP test, but yeah, I'm gonna fail calc. It is what it is, and I'm not gonna care too much about that. So that is what it is, and this is how I chose my life, and I'm gonna have to deal with the consequences, whether it's good or bad. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. So I'm already going down this path. There's literally no turning back. And also, another thing I do want to talk about is take risks, but don't be stupid. There's a very big difference between taking risks and being stupid, and I admit I'm also a victim of it. What I kind of mean by that is that, for example, at my point, I'm sort of, giving up on classes, focusing more of my time on business. That's because I already have some results, right? I'm making a certain amount of money where it allows me to kind of do those things, right? Because I can live from those repercussions. Like if I fail at school or whatever, I'm able to make enough money where I can live on my own. See, I can live with the repercussions. But if you're just starting out, right? You're just starting out a business and you don't have any money, you're still like grinding stage, like at the beginning, don't pull off some shit like that. Okay, I started pulling that shit off like before I even had any results, and it did not go well. Just keep your head down. Don't be cocky. You could be cocky, but just don't be cocky yet. And until you get any results, don't be stupid. Don't cut off your all your routes, right? Don't you could start like I don't know the word for it in English, but you can start cutting your routes, whatever, once you get to a certain point where you know you can sustain yourself. But before you get to that point, if you just start failing school and you start doing all this stupid stuff, there's nothing to turn back to, right? What if the business doesn't work out? And majority of the time, it doesn't work out. What if it doesn't work out? You're gonna be stuck with no grades. You're gonna be stuck with no business. You're gonna be a total mess. So until you get either your business to a more moderate pace or you have the ability to sustain yourself, don't do anything stupid yet. But of course, after you get to a certain type of wealth, after you make your teacher's salary in a month, like just at that point you don't have to care because at that point it's your life. You live life how you want. In the future, it's gonna be your life. So that's do whatever you want once you get there. But before then, just lock in, man. Just don't ignore all the distractions. Just because you know someone doesn't mean they have to be your friend. It's fine being acquaintances with people. Doesn't mean you have to be friends with them. You don't have to be friends with anyone. I actually argue that it's better to have only one or two actually true friends that would actually look out for you. But that's for another time. The type of friends that you should be making. And yeah, other than that, just work hard, grind hard, and at the beginning there's not gonna be any results. Like my first year, bro, nothing. But don't give up, cause listen, everything in the universe has a positive and negative effect, cause and effect. So if you do something, there's gonna be an output. You might not see it yet, but it's gonna be an output. Like if you go to the gym, you work hard for one day, your muscles are gonna start building itself. Maybe microscopically, but they're gonna build themselves. So if you do it for a year straight, the microscopic improvements are going to be visible, and you just need to, take those improvements, keep grinding, and just do the best that you can. You might not see results at the beginning, but trust me, like do the same shit every day, until one day, the people around you are gonna be like, "Yo, this guy's doing some illegal shit, bro. There's no way he's making that much money." Grind until you get to that point, and then you're free.